हे गाइस व्हाट्स अप। आज हम सॉल्व करने वाले हैं जेई मेन 2020 जनवरी 7 शिफ्ट 1 का पेपर। अब आई नो राइट, यू मस्ट बी थिंकिंग कि ऑलरेडी इतने सारे कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स ने अपना सॉल्यूशन ऑलरेडी डाल दिया है यूट्यूब पर, सो मैं यहाँ पे क्या करने वाला हूँ। बट नो, टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू नॉट जस्ट डिस्कस द आंसर की, not just discuss the solution, but also we will discuss the strategy of the paper। कौन से ऐसे easy question थे जो हम फटाफट कर सकते थे। ओवरऑल आई नो आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी देख ही लिया होगा, कहीं ना कहीं से पढ़ ही लिया होगा कि जो पेपर था वो easy आया था बट थोड़ा सा लेंदी था। अब जब भी लेंदी पेपर आता है तो हमारा काम क्या होता है कि हम क्वेश्चन को, स्पेशली मैथमेटिक्स में, कि शॉर्टकट से कैसे कर सकते हैं, क्या ऐसे कौन से ऐसे क्वेश्चन है जिनको हम फटाफट कर सकते हैं सो दैट वी कैन सेव टाइम। और जो भी रिमेनिंग टाइम था वो आप फिजिक्स में दे सकते थे, विच वॉज कंपेरेटिवली टफ। तो आइए देखते हैं, लेट्स सी हाउ वी कैन सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन फास्ट। ऑल्सो आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट सम रिपीटेटिव क्वेश्चंस which can come in tomorrow's paper or day after tomorrow if you are giving the paper. And also if you are preparing for JEE Main April attempt, then this paper solution analysis will going to be very helpful for you guys, because then you will get some idea about ki how was the paper in JEE January attempt, and then taking that experience you can improve in your April attempt. So let's begin with the video solutions. Stay tuned till the end of the video, and if you are not subscribed to our channel then do subscribe. So let us begin with the first question. Now here I am not going to go in order, okay? I'll start from the easiest question which I feel is easy and which you can also do it very easily by using some of the shortcuts that I have already taught. Okay, now ये question था from area under the curve. You need to find out the area which is enclosed by this equation. This is equation of a circle, right? So first let me draw the diagram fast. We have a circle. This circle is having radius of √2 and which is not common. It's, read the question properly, okay? Not common by the area enclosed by y equal to x and y square equal to x. So y square equal to x will be a parabola like this, and y equal to x, they'll definitely intersect at 1, 1, and since the radius is √2, so it will be lying on the circle also, so this point. So what is the area enclosed by y equal to x and y square equal to x? This is the area enclosed. Now we need to find out area inside the circle which is not common with this area, so we need to exclude this area. So what will be the area of the circle? Since radius is √2, so pi r square, so pi into r square is already 2. So this is the area of the circle minus this area. Now if you are following my videos properly, then I told you one shortcut, right? And that same shortcut was asked in JEE Mains. Now if you have still not understood the shortcut, then you can click here on the I button. I'll share my video with you. You can go through that once again. There are many more shortcuts which can come in tomorrow's paper or day after tomorrow's paper or in April also. So do watch that video. And in this question, so this line is y equal to x, this is y square equal to x. So what is the value of a? If I compare this with y square equal to 4ax, so the value of a is 1 divided by 4. And what is the value of the slope of this line? Slope of this line is m equal to 1. So there was a direct formula to find out this area. I told you in my videos that was 8a square by 3m cube. No need to even integrate. Directly you can find out the area. Yeah, who does integration and all that when you can use the shortcut? So directly you can find this area, 8a square. A is the a of the parabola, m is the slope of the line, and directly you can find out area. So m is 1, so since 1 cube, so this will be how much? This will be 1 divided by 6. Yeah, so we got this area. Now we just need to subtract this area from the area of the circle. So pi into 2 minus 1 by 6. Now if you solve this properly, you will get 12 pi minus 1 divided by 6. So this is the answer for the first question, which was very easy. It was lengthy if you go by integration process, but it is very easy if you go by the shortcut which I told you. So note it down and then we'll go to the next question. So the second question, which was easier according to me, was the limit questions. The limit questions are like always easy in JEE paper, so you can just find out those limit questions and do it fast. So here the limit question that we got was this. Now if you just substitute x is 2, then you will realize that this is 0 by 0 form. So what we can do is, if it is 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, then we can just use L'Hopital. So let's try to use L'Hopital over here. So differentiate the numerator, it will be 3 raised to x ln3 plus 3 raised to x minus 1 and again ln3, and differentiation of 12 is 0, divided by 3 raised to minus x by 2. Now here you need to differentiate this carefully, into ln3 and then differentiation of minus x by 2, which will be minus 1 by 2 minus then differentiation of this, so that's 3 raised to 1 minus x into ln3 into differentiation of this, which will be minus 1. So you can just make this plus. And now ln3 will get cancelled from the numerator and denominator. You can take common and cancel it. Now you can just substitute x as 2. So 3 raised to 2 plus 3 raised to 2 minus 1, which is 3 raised to 1, divided by this is 3 raised to minus 1, and then we have half over here, so that will become minus and divided by 2, plus again from here we will get 3 raised to 1 minus 2, which is 3 raised to minus 1. Now 3 raised to minus 1 you can take common, so that will become, this is 12 and this is 3 raised to minus 1 common, so you will get minus half plus 1, which is half. So now this is 36 divided by half, which is 72. So very easy question, you can just note it down and then we'll go to the next question. Now the third question that I am going to do over here is the mathematical reasoning question. बॉस मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग का तो क्वेश्चन जब भी आएगा उसको ढूंढ ढूंढ के सॉल्व करो, ठीक है। जेईई मेन जो भी अब अगली बार देने वाला है, चाहे कल परसों या अप्रैल में, आप लोग मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चन ढूंढ ढूंढ के करोगे अगर मेरी बात मानोगे तो। मैथमेटिकल रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चन में क्या करना होता है, सो वन स्टेटमेंट विल बी गिवन एंड देन दे विल आस्क दैट दिस इज इक्विवेलेंट टू व्हाट, सो यू जस्ट नीड टू मेक द ट्रुथ टेबल फॉर दिस एंड आई होप यू नो, I hope you remember how to make truth table. If you are not revised this chapter, then do revise it. It's very easy question. This is, I'll give this as a very easy question. Now let's first make the table P and Q. So there are 4 possibilities, either TT, TF, FT, FF. Okay, now we need to write P implies Q. Now what was the rule for implies? Whenever you have T to F, that will be F, remaining everything will be true. Okay, so whenever you have true to false, that will be false, remaining everything will be true. So this is the table, this is the values for P implies Q. So just remember this, like for upcoming exams, just remember T to F is always equal to F. For implies you just need to remember this. Okay, now Q and Q implies not P. So first let me write not P. Not P will be opposite of this. So it will be F, F, T, T. Now Q implies not P. So here we have Q and here we have not P. Now again the same rule. Whenever we have T to F, it will be F. So Q implies not P. So T to F. Yeah. So this will be F, F to F. Nowhere else we have T to F. So everything else will be true. So we got F, T, T, T. And now we need to take OR, this symbol, we need to take AND, the symbol is AND, so we will take AND of this and this, so I will just write required over here. So that required quantity is AND of this. Now what is the rule for AND? Whenever you are taking AND, if it is true and true, then only it will be true. Okay, if one of them is false, then the statement will be false. So true and true over here, true and true over here also. So this will be T, this will be T, remaining everything will be false. So we got F, F, T, T. So this is same as which one? F, F, T, T. So this is same as not P. So answer will be not P. You just need to see that this values are same as this values. So answer is not P. Again, easy question. Again I am saying whenever this type of questions will come in future exams, उनको ढूंढ के करो, ठीक है? Okay, now let's go to the next question. Next question is I have taken from 3D and this is a pretty straightforward question, direct question. They are asking find image. बहुत सारे questions I am sure तुम लोगों ने किए होंगे, image के practice किए होंगे बहुत सारे question. और ये typical मतलब एकदम ही easy वाला question है from 3D geometry. Now we need to find image of this point in the plane containing 3 points. So now there is, let's say this point is A, this point is B and this point is C. So there is a plane. First you need to write equation of that plane, and that plane contains 3 points, which is 2, 1, 0, then B is 6, 3, 3 and C is 5, 2, 2. Now whenever we want to find equation of plane containing 3 points, so we need to find out the normal vector and we need to have one point. So already we have one point, we can take this point, first point, that is 2, 1, 0. एक point मिल गया जो plane पे है. Now how to find out normal? For finding normal you can just take cross product of any two vectors. So let's say one of the vector is AB and the other vector is AC. So we can find out normal just by doing AB cross AC. देखो whenever the question is find equation of plane, you need to write down one point and normal. अगर एक point और normal आ गया तो आसानी से equation of plane you can find out. Now let me quickly find out what is normal vector. So that is AB cross AC. So we can write it like IJK. What is AB? AB is 4B minus A. 3 minus 1, 2 and 3. And here 5 minus 2, 3, 1, 2. So if I solve this, it will be 4 minus 3, so 1, then sorry, minus J, so it will be 8 minus 9, so it will be minus 1, so I am making this plus, and then K, 4 minus 6, so it will be minus 2. So normal is 1, 1, minus 2. This is the normal vector. Now how to write equation of plane? For writing equation of plane, we know r dot n will be equal to a dot n. So r dot n क्या आएगा? R dot n. So this is n normal vector. R you can take it as x, y, z. So r dot n will be x plus y minus 2z. Yeah, r is x, y, z and normal vector is this. We are taking dot product. So you will get this. And a dot n. So a or n ka dot लो. 2 plus 1, 3. So it will be 3. So this is the equation of plane. Now once you get equation of plane, we need to find out image of this point in this plane. So there is a direct formula for that. So what is that formula? X minus x1, the point. जिसका image निकालना है वो point numerator में आएगा. Y minus 1, z minus 6 divided by the normal vector. Normal vector is 1, 1, minus 2. इतना ठीक है? Then here you have to take minus 2. It's always minus 2. Then substitute the point in the plane. इसको पहले तो ऐसे लिखो minus 3 equal to 0. ठीक है? Take everything to the left side. Now substitute the point in the plane. तो कितना आएगा? 2 plus 1 3. 3 minus 3 cancel हो जाएगा. So this will be 12. Okay? It will be minus 12. Minus 12 divided by a square plus b square plus c square. So 1 square plus 1 square 2. 2 and 4, so that will be 6. So this, अब इसको solve करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? This will be equal to 4. Yeah. So we got x minus 2 divided by 1, y minus 1 divided by 1, and z minus 6 divided by minus 2 equal to 4. So now from here you can find out the value of x, y, z. And if you solve it, I think you will get 4 plus 2, 6. Then 4 minus 1, 4 plus 1, so 5. And minus 2. So answer will be option number 1. Okay, now let us move on to question number 5. This is a question of differentiation and I am sure सबको differentiation तो आता ही है. बहुत ही आसान question है. इसको फटाफट कैसे किया जाए? तो जल्दी से इसको differentiate करो. इसको differentiate करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? We will get k x raised to k minus 1. This is x raised to n. ठीक है? Variable नीचे है तो ये formula लगेगा. Plus यहाँ पे इसका डिफरेंशिएशन क्या आएगा? k y रेज टू k माइनस 1. अब y का डिफरेंशिएशन भी तो करना है इंटू dy बाई dx इक्वल टू, अब ये तो भैया कांस्टेंट है तो कांस्टेंट का डिफरेंशिएशन कितना होता है? 0. सो फ्रॉम हियर फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ dy बाई dx. ये k कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो यू विल गेट x रेज टू k माइनस 1. डिवाइड द होल इक्वेशन बाई y रेज टू k माइनस 1. सो इट विल बिकम x डिवाइडेड बाई y होल रेज टू k माइनस 1 प्लस dy बाई dx इक्वल टू 0. अब यहाँ पे x माइनस वाई की पावर k माइनस 1 आ रहा है और यहाँ पे इन्होंने लिखा है y डिवाइडेड बाई x की पावर 1 by 3. So if you compare both of them, I think you can clearly see that k minus 1 will be equal to minus 1 divided by 3. Don't forget the minus because this is x by y, this is y by x. Fine. Now from here we can easily get the value of k, which will be 1 minus 1 by 3. So the answer is 2 divided by 3. बताओ इसमें कुछ था difficult? So answer is 2 divided by 3. ऑप्शंस नहीं लिखे हैं मैंने यहाँ पे, बट ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक यू हैव द क्वेश्चन पेपर, यू कैन टेली फ्रॉम दैट आंसर इज 2 divided by 3. ठीक है. Okay, so the next question that I have taken is from the chapter Permutations and Combinations. Again, this was a very easy question, a little bit of thought, little bit of thinking, and you can easily crack this question. So चलिए करते हैं. 6-digit numbers that can be formed. So we need to make 6-digit numbers. So first of all, we'll make this 6 blank chairs. Okay. अब we have only 5 digits over here which are given. Okay, so using the digits 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, इनको यूज करके 6 digit number बनाना है in such a way that each digit is repeated or it is used at least once. तो हर एक digit को at least minimum एक टाइम तो यूज करना ही करना है. ठीक है. तो अगर सबको एक एक बार यूज करेंगे तो एक चेयर खाली रहेगा. That in that one chair you can either fill 1 और 3 और 5 और 7 और 9. मतलब कोई ना कोई एक डिजिट ऐसा होगा जो रिपीट करेगा. ठीक है. बाकी सारे क्या होंगे? डिस्टिंक्ट. केवल एक डिजिट होगा जो रिपीट करेगा. सो लेट्स से वो जो रिपीटेड डिजिट है उसको सिलेक्ट करने के कितने तरीके हो सकते हैं? या तो 1 रिपीट होगा, या 3 रिपीट होगा, या 5 या 7 या 9. तो 5 तरीके है. सो आई विल राइट 5C1. अब मान लेते कोई भी एक रिपीट हो रहा है, लेट्स से 1 रिपीट हो रहा है, तो 1 कितनी बार आएगा? 2 बार. बाकी सब कितनी बार आएंगे? एक एक बार. सो 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 और 1 आएगा 2 बार. अब इनको अरेंज करने के कितने तरीके हैं? सो अगर इनको अरेंज करना है, वी हैव 6 digits बट 2 आर सेम एंड वी नीड टू अरेंज देम ऑन 6 chairs. सो आंसर विल बी 6 factorial डिवाइडेड बाय 2 factorial. 2 factorial इसलिए क्योंकि ये दोनों रिपीटेड है. सो उतने नंबर ऑफ वेज कम हो जाएंगे. सो दिस इज 5, दिस इज 6 factorial. सो 6 into 120 डिवाइडेड बाय 2. सो ये कितना आएगा? दिस विल बी 1800. If you solve, you will get 1800. So quickly note it down. Concept समझ लो. दोबारा भी ऐसे क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. Okay, now the next question that we are going to solve is from the concept common tangents. So if you have not studied this concept, अगर ये अभी तक नहीं पढ़ा है तो अभी जाके फटाफट से पढ़ लो. Common tangent का एक क्वेश्चन हर साल, every year in JEE Main paper, in one format or the other, it is definitely asked. So common tangent is going to be very important topic for all the JEE Main papers. इस फॉर्मेट में नहीं तो दूसरे फॉर्मेट में, बट घुमा फिरा के क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है. ठीक है. तो देखते हैं. कोई डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं था, ये डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन था. जैसा हम करते आए हैं वैसा ही क्वेश्चन है ये. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. y equal to mx plus 4 is a common tangent to two parabolas. One is this and one is this. Now ये हमारा स्टैंडर्ड पैराबोला है, तो इसमें हमें इक्वेशन ऑफ कॉमन टेंजेंट, इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट याद है. क्या होता है? y equal to mx plus a by m. यहाँ पे a की वैल्यू कितनी है? 4ax. तो a की वैल्यू कितनी है? a की वैल्यू है 1. सो लेट मी सब्स्टिट्यूट a as 1. So y equal to mx plus 1 by m हो जाएगा. Now if you compare it with this equation, यहाँ पे लिखा है y equal to mx plus 4. अगर कंपेयर करेंगे तो सीधा सीधा 1 by m की वैल्यू आ गई 4, तो m हो गया हमारा 1 by 4. दैट्स इट. तो m की वैल्यू पता लग गई, बट क्वेश्चन में पूछा है फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ b, नॉट द वैल्यू ऑफ m. तो b की वैल्यू निकालनी है. b इज दिस. सो वी हैव अनदर पैराबोला विच इज x स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 2by. तो अब क्या कर सकते हैं? m की वैल्यू आ गई, सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू ऑफ m ओवर हियर. सो 1 by 4 x plus 4. नाउ दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट, दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ पैराबोला. यू कैन सॉल्व बोथ ऑफ देम and you can do d equal to 0. ठीक है. जब भी कॉमन टेंजेंट की बात होगी तो क्या करते हैं? d equal to 0. क्योंकि इन दोनों को सॉल्व करेंगे तो दो इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट नहीं आएंगे, केवल एक ही इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट आएगा, बिकॉज दिस इज टेंजेंट, सो इट विल टच द पैराबोला. तो दो सॉल्यूशंस नहीं है, देयर इज ओनली वन पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. दैट्स व्हाई d विल बी 0. सो वी विल गेट रियल एंड इक्वल रूट्स. एक ही पॉइंट आएगा. ठीक है. तो ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट जब भी होगा तो हमें क्या करना है? d इक्वल टू 0. तो अगर ये चाहे तो ये कर लो, नहीं तो फिर अगर इसकी कॉमन टेंजेंट की कंडीशन डायरेक्टली अगर टेंजेंसी की कंडीशन याद है तो वो भी लगा सकते हैं. इसकी टेंजेंसी की कंडीशन अगर याद नहीं है तो d इक्वल टू 0 करना पड़ेगा. सो लेट्स डू d इक्वल टू 0. लेट्स से मुझे याद नहीं है. सो x स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 2b इंटू y. y की वैल्यू है 1 by 4x plus 4. अब यहाँ से एक क्वाड्रेटिक आ जाएगा x में. ठीक है. जैसे ही क्वाड्रेटिक आ गया x में, उसका कर दो d इक्वल टू 0 एंड फ्रॉम देयर यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ b. और जो b की वैल्यू आएगी that will be minus 128. I am sure you can solve this. I am not going into the detailed calculation, but इसका d0 करोगे तो you will get the answer. So note down this thing and then we will go to the next question. Okay, now so let us solve the next question. Next question is from differential equation. Differential equation का भी एक question हर साल आ ही जाता है, या तो वेरिएबल सेपरेबल का पूछते हैं या तो फिर लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का पूछते हैं. So here also they have asked one question of differential equation which is very easy according to me. So I'll tag the question as easy only. So till now we are doing all the easy questions only. अभी तक हमने tough question को touch भी नहीं किया है, ठीक है. So e raised to y dy by dx minus 1 is equal to e raised to x. ये डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है. थोड़ा सा सोचो इसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे, ठीक है. तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, dy by dx, ये जो e पावर y है उसको उस तरफ ले जाते हैं. So this will become e raised to x minus y. Now if you see इसका डिफरेंशिएशन कुछ यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, right? So we can just take this quantity as t. ये थोड़ा सा ऑब्जर्वेशन है, ठीक है. x minus y को क्या ले लेंगे, t. तो क्या आ जाएगा, इसको डिफरेंशिएट करो विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, इसको डिफरेंशिएट कर देते हैं तो 1 minus dy by dx, you will get this as dt by dx. So 1 minus dy by dx, but यहाँ पे we have dy by dx minus 1, तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या पुट करेंगे, minus dt by dx. Okay, minus dt by dx equal to e raised to t. And now this is variable separable. अब देखोगे t वाली सारी टर्म्स एक तरफ ले लो. So e power t will come here, so e raised to minus t dt with a minus sign and equal to dx. Now integrate this, integrate this. इसका इंटीग्रेशन आएगा e raised to minus t, minus minus plus हो जाएगा, equal to x and plus c. Now for finding the value of c, one boundary condition is given to us, f0 is equal to 0. तो अच्छा, first let me substitute the value of t back. t is x minus y, तो minus t आ जाएगा y minus x equal to x plus c. Now f0 is 0, x equal to 0 put करो, y equal to 0 put करो, c की वैल्यू निकालो. So if x is 0, y is 0, this will become 1, this is 0, so c will be equal to 1. c equal to 1 आ गया. So we got e raised to y minus x equal to x plus 1. And now we need to find out the value of f of 1. तो इसमें x equal to 1 put करो and then find out the value of y. So y की वैल्यू निकालनी है, x की वैल्यू कितनी है 1, और इधर आ जाएगा 1 plus 1 2. लॉग ले लो दोनों तरफ, तो y minus 1 is equal to ln 2. तो y की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई, ln 2 plus 1. तो ये था आंसर, ठीक है. बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन था. या तो वेरिएबल सेपरेबल का या लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है, घुमा फिरा के. इन दोनों में से किसी एक का क्वेश्चन दे विल श्योरली गिव इन द अपकमिंग पेपर्स आल्सो. सो डू रिवाइज दिस टॉपिक इफ यू आर नॉट डन ऑलरेडी. फाइन, लेट्स गो ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नाउ. Okay, now let's go on to the next question. Next question is from coordinate geometry, 2D straight lines. Fine. So this is again a very easy question. Although the question might look difficult, but इतना है नहीं, ठीक है. बस हाथी के दांत है, डराने के हैं, बस चबाने के नहीं है, ठीक है. तो चलिए ये क्वेश्चन करते हैं. The question says that if A, B, C are vertices of triangle ABC, so all three vertices are given. Point P is such that area of triangle PAB, PBC and PCA are equal. तो भैया point P is inside the triangle ABC in such a way that triangle, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C. So area of this triangle, area of this triangle and area of this triangle is the same. अब ये पढ़ के कुछ याद आ रहा है? क्या याद आ रहा है? If P is a point inside the triangle and if all three areas are equal, ये तो हम बचपन से पढ़ता है. This point is something. What is this point? Yeah, this point is centroid. So centroid divides the triangle into three triangles of equal area. पढ़ा था कि नहीं? Yes, पढ़ा था. So point P is nothing but it is the centroid of triangle ABC. So if P is the centroid of triangle ABC, then we can just find out centroid using the coordinates of ABC. So formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. So it will be 1 plus 6 plus 3 by 2 divided by 3, and y coordinate will be 1 plus 5 plus 2 divided by 3. तो ये कितना आएगा, यहाँ से P पॉइंट आ जाएगा, P पॉइंट आएगा 14 plus 3, so 17 by 6, और इधर आएगा 8/3. Fine. So we got the coordinates of point P. अब coordinates of point Q is already given in the question, -7/6 and -1/3. ठीक है. अब हमें क्या पूछा है, फाइंड द लेंथ ऑफ PQ. तो बस अब क्या है, P आ गया, Q आ गया, लगा दो डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला. अब तो पता ही है, ठीक है, डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला लगा के PQ निकाल लोगे. That's it. So just find out the value of PQ और जो भी आंसर आएगा टिक कर देना. ठीक है, बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन था, थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाना था, थोड़ा सा याद करना था. बचपन में क्या पढ़ा था. So P point is the centroid. फ्यूचर एग्जाम्स के लिए याद रखना, इफ देयर इज अ सेंट्रॉइड देन इट विल डिवाइड द ट्राइंगल इनटू 3 ट्राइंगल्स ऑफ इक्वल एरियाज. ठीक है. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट वी हैव ओवर हियर इज फ्रॉम सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज. सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज का बहुत ही आसान सा क्वेश्चन आया था. दिस, इफ यू सी दिस प्रॉपर्ली, दिस इज नथिंग बट दिस इज GP. या, सो लेट मी रीड द क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. फाइंड द ग्रेटेस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ K. K का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू निकालना है, फॉर विच 49⁻k+1 is a factor of this sequence. So first of all, this is GP. First tell me how many terms are there. कितने terms है इसमें. 49 की पावर 1 से चालू हो रहा है and it is going till 49⁻125. तो 125 terms तो यहाँ पे हो गए और प्लस एक ये term. So total number of terms are 126. Agreed? Now we need to use the formula for GP. GP है तो sum का formula क्या होता है, AR⁻n−1 divided by R-1. तो सीधा सीधा GP के sum का formula लगाओ. What is A? A is the first term, so 1. R is 49⁻126 minus 1 divided by 49 minus 1. Okay, so we have used the formula. Now we need to find out one factor of this format, 49⁻k+1. ध्यान से देखना, यहाँ पे +1 है, -1 नहीं है. अगर -1 होता तो then this itself is the factor, then the answer would be 126. बट हमें 49⁻k+1 टाइप का फैक्टर चाहिए, तो इसको और आगे फैक्टराइज करना पड़ेगा. सो लेट्स फैक्टराइज दिस. फॉर फैक्टराइजिंग वी कैन यूज a² - b², बिकॉज यहाँ पे पावर जो है वो इवन है. तो इवन पावर के लिए हम इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, 49⁻63, इसको हाफ कर दिया, एंड देन स्क्वायर ऑफ दैट -1 को लिख दो 1² डिवाइडेड बाई 48. अब इजीली a² - b² का फॉर्मूला लगा सकते हैं. So what is the formula of a² - b²? So we'll get 49⁻63 plus 1 and 49⁻63 minus 1 whole divided by 48. So now we got one factor which is of this form. So the value of K is going to be 63. Easy question, right? So note it down and then we will go to the next question. Okay, so question number 11 that I have taken here is from determinants. If you have studied determinants and if you read this question properly, it says the system of equation, 3 equations are given and have non-trivial solution. First of all, ये तीनों equation क्या है, right hand side 0 है, so this is homogeneous equations. Yeah, homogeneous equations. If we have 3 homogeneous equations and then they are saying that non-trivial solution, मतलब non-zero solutions है, तो नॉन जीरो सॉल्यूशंस के लिए क्या कंडीशन होती है, इसका डिटर्मिनेंट क्या होगा, डिटर्मिनेंट विल बी 0. तो बस डिटर्मिनेंट को 0 कर दो. ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी बहुत बार आए जेई मेन के. अगर आपने पास पेपर्स किए तो हर एक जेई मेन के पेपर में एक ना एक क्वेश्चन ऐसा मिला ही होगा. ठीक है, सो डिटर्मिनेंट केवल 0 करना है और फिर इसको सॉल्व करना है. तो इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ दिमाग लगाने वाली बात नहीं थी, बस इसको सॉल्व करना है. सो आफ्टर सॉल्विंग यू विल गेट वन ऑफ द ऑप्शंस एंड देन यू जस्ट हैव टू टिक मार्क द ऑप्शन. ठीक है, सो डिटर्मिनेंट का वैल्यू निकालते हैं. इसमें से फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू कैन टेक 2 कॉमन और वो 2 नीचे जाएगा, सो ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल बिकम 0. सो यू कैन सिंप्लीफाई दिस एज 1 1 1 2a 3b 4c एंड देन यू हैव abc. दिस इक्वल टू 0. अब इसको और भी थोड़ा सा डिटर्मिनेंट की प्रॉपर्टीज लगाते हैं. डायरेक्टली आई विल नॉट ओपन दिस डायरेक्टली. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा और सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं. इस 2a को हम लिख सकते हैं, 2a को लिख सकते हैं a प्लस a. ठीक है, इधर a है 1 प्लस 3b को लिख सकते हैं बिकॉज आई एम ट्राइंग टू गेट abc. सो इफ 1 रो इज abc ओवर हियर ऑल्सो देन दैट डिटर्मिनेंट विल बिकम 0. सो इसको लिखते हैं 2b प्लस b एंड दिस इज b, और इसको लिखते हैं 3c प्लस c एंड दिस इज c. नाउ इफ वी स्प्लिट दिस डिटर्मिनेंट, दिस इज इक्वल टू 0. इसको स्प्लिट करेंगे तो एक बार क्या आएगा, एक बार आएगा a 2b 3c, ऐसे आएगा 1 1 1 a 2b 3c, और एक बार इधर आएगा abc प्लस, अब नाउ वी हैव टू टेक abc, तो इधर आएगा 1 1 1 abc एंड abc. अब इसका वैल्यू कितना होगा, 2 कॉलम्स आर सेम, इफ 2 कॉलम्स आर सेम देन दिस इज गोइंग टू बी 0, ठीक है। तो ये थोड़ा सा और आसान हो गया, 2 3 4 की जगह अब हमारे पास 1 2 3 आ गया। अब नाउ यू इक्वेट दिस डिटर्मिनेंट टू 0, इस डिटर्मिनेंट को 0 जैसे ही करोगे तो तुम्हारे पास आंसर आ जाएगा। थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन तुम्हें सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, सो आई एम श्योर यू विल डू इट दैट बाय योरसेल्फ। इसको जैसे ही सॉल्व करोगे तो आ जाएगा कि 1/a 1/b 1/c आर इन AP, मतलब बेसिकली A B C आर देयर इन हार्मोनिक प्रोग्रेशन। जैसे ही इस डिटर्मिनेंट को ओपन करोगे तुम्हारे पास ये कंडीशन आ जाएगी दैट 1/a 1/b 1/c आर इन AP। तो इसमें कुछ ज्यादा दिमाग लगाने वाला क्वेश्चन था नहीं, ये थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन था, इसीलिए मैंने बाद में रखा है, so that this question you can do it in second round when you are doing lengthy questions। थोड़ा सा लेंदी है ये, but conceptually this is very easy question। तो ये करके तो आना था but second round में, ठीक है। Okay, next question also I am taking from matrices and determinants। अब चालू कर ही दिया है ये चैप्टर तो पूरा खत्म करते हैं, ठीक है। Always matrices and determinant के question you can do it in round 2, ठीक है, क्योंकि थोड़े से लेंदी रहते ही है matrices और determinant के question। So let's say here this question is from matrices और थोड़ा सा complex numbers भी इन्होंने mix कर दिया है, थोड़ा सा अच्छा question बना दिया है JEE Main वालों ने। So let's solve this question। First of all they are saying alpha is a root of x square plus x plus 1। मेरी एक बात याद कर लेना, x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0। इस इक्वेशन के दो ही रूट होते हैं, एक होता है ओमेगा, एक होता है ओमेगा स्क्वायर। और थोड़ा सा आप लोग मेरी वीडियो अप्रैल अटेम्प्ट के लिए भी देख रहे हैं, सो यू कैन ऑल्सो रिमेंबर दैट इफ यू हैव एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 1 इन दिस पेपर दे हैव आस्क्ड दिस इक्वेशन, बट लेट्स से इन नेक्स्ट पेपर इफ दे आस्क दिस काइंड ऑफ इक्वेशन तो इसके रूट्स होते हैं माइनस ओमेगा और माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर। इतनी बात अगर आप लोग याद कर लोगे तो बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन हो जाएगा। सो बेसिकली हियर अल्फा is nothing but you can take any one of them। I am taking omega for simplicity। तो अल्फा क्या है, ओमेगा ही है, ठीक है, ये कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया है। अल्फा इज जस्ट ओमेगा। एंड नाउ यू नो द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ क्यूब रूट ऑफ यूनिटी। क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज होती है, दो इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी है जिसको याद कर लो। फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी इज ओमेगा क्यूब इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 1, ठीक है। सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी इज 1 प्लस ओमेगा स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू 0। ये प्रॉपर्टी तो ऐसे ही याद कर सकते हो बिकॉज ओमेगा इज अ रूट सो इट विल सेटिस्फाई। इसमें सेटिस्फाई करेगा तो डेफिनेटली 1 प्लस ओमेगा स्क्वायर क्या होगा, 0 होगा। तो ये दो प्रॉपर्टीज को यूज करना है, थोड़ा सा मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है और ये क्वेश्चन आसानी से सॉल्व हो जाएगा। सो इफ यू नोटेड डाउन दिस मच देन लेट्स प्रोसीड। अब हमें क्या निकालना है, दे आर आस्किंग a raised to 31, a की पावर 31 निकालनी है। अब डेफिनेटली इसको 31 टाइम्स मल्टीप्लाई करने तो नहीं बैठेंगे, ठीक है, बट इतना भी लेंथी क्वेश्चन नहीं है, थोड़ा सा ही लेंथी क्वेश्चन है। सो लेट्स फर्स्ट फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ a स्क्वायर। देखो एक और बात याद रखो, व्हेनेवर दे आस्क हायर पावर्स ऑफ a, मैट्रिसेस में जब भी बड़ी बड़ी पावर्स आने लगे तो समझ जाओ कि यहाँ कुछ ना कुछ पैटर्न है, कुछ ना कुछ रिपीटेशन है, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट वी विल फाइंड आउट a स्क्वायर, देन वी विल फाइंड आउट a क्यूब, a रेज टू 4, ऐसे निकालते जाएंगे। एंड लेट्स सी इफ वी ट्राई एंड लेट्स इंटरप्रेट इफ वी हैव सम पैटर्न इन द मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन, ठीक है। सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट a स्क्वायर फर्स्ट। a स्क्वायर विल बी 1/√3 into 1। आई एम नॉट राइटिंग अल्फा दिस टाइम बिकॉज अल्फा इज ओमेगा ओनली। So omega square omega, and quickly multiply this 1/√3, then we have 1 omega square 1 omega square omega। इसको multiply करेंगे तो 1/√3 will become 1/3। then first row first column, so that will be 3। then here you will get first row second column, that will be 1 plus omega square, तो वो 0 हो जाएगा। here also you will get 1 plus omega square plus omega, that is also 0। here also you will get 0, here also you will get 0। यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, second row second column if I do 1 plus omega square plus omega raised to 4, so 1 plus omega square plus omega raised to 4, that will also be 0। then here you will get second row third column, so that is omega 1 plus omega cube plus omega raised to 3 again, so that will be 3। और यहाँ पे कितना आएगा, यहाँ पे भी आएगा 3 और यहाँ पे आएगा 0। नाउ सिंस वी हैव 1/3, तो आपको पता है मैट्रिसेस में अगर बाहर कोई कांस्टेंट है, स्केलर है, सो इट विल गेट मल्टीप्लाइड टू ऑल द नंबर्स। तो ये क्या बन जाएगा, दिस विल बिकम 1 0 0 0 0 1 एंड 0 1 0। सो a स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू दिस, बट स्टिल a स्क्वायर इज नॉट, इट्स क्वाइट सिंप्लीफाइड, बट स्टिल a स्क्वायर इज नॉट इक्वल टू i, ठीक है। बट वी नो वन प्रॉपर्टी की i की कितनी भी पावर ले लेंगे, i पावर एनीथिंग k is always equal to i, Yeah, you know this property in matrices. So but still this is not I. Okay, अब क्या करेंगे, एक और बार मल्टीप्लीकेशन देखते हैं. लेट्स प्रोसीड फॉरवर्ड. लेट्स फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ a रेज टू 4. क्यों a रेज टू 4 निकाल रहा हूँ? क्योंकि मुझे उम्मीद है कि a रेज टू 4 क्या आ जाएगा, I के बराबर आ जाएगा. एंड देन इफ वी टेक एनी पावर ऑफ दैट इट विल बी सेम थिंग ओनली, इट विल बी I ओनली. ठीक है, सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट a रेज टू 4. दैट विल बी a स्क्वायर मल्टीप्लाइड बाई a स्क्वायर. और अगर आप लोग a रेज टू 4 निकालोगे, so actually you will see that you will get I. इसको सॉल्व करोगे, इसको मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, then you will get I. Now a raised to 4 is I. So if we take any higher power of a raised to 4, it will become I only. So now they are asking, in question they are asking a raised to 31. इसको लिखो, which is the nearest multiple of 7? 28. Sorry, a raised to 28 multiplied by a raised to 3. We can write it like this. So this is a raised to 4 whole raised to 7 into a cube. a raised to 4 क्या है? I. So I raised to 7 into a cube. I raised to 7 कितना होता है? I. I raised to anything is I only. Remember that property. Okay, and I multiplied by anything is the same matrix. So answer is a cube. थोड़ा सा matrices, थोड़ा सा complex numbers, and then the question is solved. Lengthy था but easy था. Okay, let's go on to next question. Question number 13. Here it says that if the variance of first n natural numbers is 10 and the variance of first m even natural numbers is 16, then we need to find out the value of m plus n. अब देखो, every year they ask one question of variance or mean or standard deviation. Okay, so if you don't remember the formulas of variance or standard deviation or mean, then please revise that, because next paper also, in April also, in all the papers of JEE Main, one question of variance will come for sure. तो अभी भी टाइम है, इसके फॉर्मूला को याद करो. What is the formula for variance? Already I have written over here. It is 1 divided by n. n is the number of observations. Then you need to square all the observations and add them, minus mu square. Mu is the mean. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले तो mean निकालना पड़ेगा. So let's first solve the first equation. First equation में मेरे पास है first n natural numbers. So 1, 2, 3, everything till n. Okay, so we will add everything and then we will divide that by n. So this will be the mean. Yeah, first I am finding out mean. So mean कितना आएगा? This is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 and whole divided by n. तो mean आ जाएगा n plus 1 divided by 2. ये mean आ गया. Okay, तो mean को यहाँ पे substitute करेंगे, बाकी सब इधर substitute करेंगे. तो variance कितना आएगा? Variance की equation आएगी 1 divided by how many numbers are there? n number of numbers are there, n number of observations are there. तो 1 by n और सब को स्क्वायर करके ऐड करना है. सो 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर टिल n स्क्वायर माइनस मीन का स्क्वायर. मीन का स्क्वायर मतलब n प्लस 1 बाई 2 का होल स्क्वायर. तो ये वेरिएंस, और ये वेरिएंस क्वेश्चन में गिवन है कितना? 10. सो 10 इक्वल टू 1 बाई n मल्टीप्लाइड बाई, इसका फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? सिग्मा n स्क्वायर, दैट इज n बाई 6 n प्लस 1 2n प्लस 1. ये फॉर्मूलाज याद नहीं है तो रिवाइज करो. minus n plus 1 by 2 ka whole square. So this is one equation. Now you can easily solve this equation. You will get some quadratic kind of equation and from here you will get the value of n. ठीक है, यहाँ से n का वैल्यू निकालो. ठीक है, n का वैल्यू निकाल लोगे. Now let's proceed forward. n आ गया, अब m निकालना है. ठीक है, n का वैल्यू आ जाएगा 11. ठीक है, फ्रॉम हियर इफ यू सी यू विल गेट n as 11. आई एम नॉट सॉल्विंग इट, यू कैन इजीली सॉल्व दिस, इट इज क्वाड्रेटिक. सॉल्व करोगे यू विल गेट 11. अब देखो, फॉर फाइंडिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ m वी हैव द सेकंड इक्वेशन व्हिच इज गिवन. सो दैट इज m इवन नेचुरल नंबर्स, उनका वेरिएंस है 16. सो वी हैव m इवन नेचुरल नंबर्स, सो 2 4 6 और ऐसे डॉट 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 टिल 2m. ओके, सो हियर वी हैव m नंबर ऑफ इवन नेचुरल नंबर्स और उसका वेरिएंस है 16. नाउ देखो, इसके बाद वी डोंट हैव टू सॉल्व इट अगेन. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा स्मार्ट वर्क चाहिए, थोड़ा सा प्रॉपर्टीज को याद करो. व्हेनेवर वी हाफ ऑल द ऑब्जर्वेशन, लाइक इफ ईच ऑब्जर्वेशन बिकम्स हाफ, देन व्हाट हैपेंस टू वेरिएंस? वेरिएंस का क्या होगा? वेरिएंस विल बिकम 1 by 4. ठीक है, इफ ईच ऑब्जर्वेशन इज डबल्ड देन, so you just note down the properties that I am saying because this might be used in another papers also. तो अगर प्रॉपर्टीज याद नहीं है तो लिख लो. अगर हर एक ऑब्जर्वेशन को डबल करते हैं तो मीन क्या हो जाता है? मीन भी डबल हो जाता है. और वेरिएंस क्या हो जाता है? वेरिएंस 4 टाइम्स हो जाएगा. If you double each observation, mean will become 2 times, variance will become 4 times. If you divide all the observations by 2, then mean will also get divided by 2 and variance will get divided by 4. Fine, this much is okay. If we add 2 to each observation, I'm just taking 2 as an example, 2 can be any other number also. So if we are adding 2 to each observation, then mean will also get added by 2 and variance will remain the same. Variance में कोई change नहीं आएगा. Variance will remain the same. If you are subtracting 2 from each observation, then mean that will also get subtracted by 2 and variance will again remain same. Variance तभी change होगा if you divide or multiply. If we are adding subtracting तो variance और standard deviation पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Same goes with standard deviation. Standard deviation is same like standard deviation. Here it will become twice. Here divided by 2. Here and here it will remain same. Okay, standard deviation is nothing but it is root sigma. So either 2 times, either divided by 2, same. Understood? So itna yaad rakho, then the question will become little bit easy, little less steps to solve the question. Okay, so now we will use all these properties in the question. इसको कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं? तो इनका वेरिएंस है 16. अगर मैं सबको हाफ कर दूं तो 1 2 3 till m, each observation I am dividing by 2, so variance will become divided by 4. 16 divided by 4, that is 4. तो इनका वेरिएंस is 4. Now you can use the same formula. एक बार हमने ऑलरेडी निकाल दिया है. Everything will be same, all the steps will be same. Same quadratic को यूज करके वेरिएंस को 4 यूज करके m की वैल्यू निकाल दो. ठीक है, सेम इक्वेशन, सेम क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ m, बट दिस टाइम वेरिएंस इज 4, इट्स नॉट 10. 10 की जगह 4 डाल के m का वैल्यू निकालो, दैट विल बी 7. ओके, एक बार सॉल्व करोगे यू विल गेट 7. n is 11, so what will be m plus n? m plus n will be 18. न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू बेस्ड क्वेश्चन था, आंसर इज 18. थोड़ा सा प्रॉपर्टीज को याद करो यहाँ पे, that what happens to variance if observations are getting half or double or +2, -2, whatever it is, and then the question is very easy. Also you need to remember the formulas and the concepts related to variance, mean, standard deviation, everything. As I said, one question will definitely come in all the JEE main papers, almost all of them. Okay, now let's go on to the next question. Next question was also kind of easy, but still I kept it over here because I know that most of the people, they have some fear of trigonometry. ठीक है, या तो हमको formulas याद नहीं है या trigonometry से वैसे भी hate रहता ही है. So that's why I kept this as a medium question in round 2, not in round 1. But actually if you do this question, it's not that difficult. Actually it is easier. Okay, so some trigonometry mixed with some quadratic equation, because you can see that this is quadratic in tan. So इसको solve करते हैं. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So alpha और beta इसमें satisfy करेगा, इसके दो root आएंगे and those roots are alpha and beta. So let me write the quadratic in standard form. We will take everything to one side, root 2 lambda tan x and then minus of, or you can write plus k minus 1 equal to 0. Fine, so this is the quadratic, इसके roots है alpha और beta. तो इसके root अगर alpha beta है तो we can write sum of roots. Sum of roots कितना आएगा? tan alpha plus tan beta. Sum of root is minus b by a, तो root 2 lambda divided by k plus 1. ये आ गया equation number 1. ठीक है, sum of roots. And what will be product of roots? tan alpha multiplied by tan beta. So that will be k minus 1 divided by k plus 1. C by a. So we got sum of roots, product of roots, and now we need to find out the value of tan alpha plus beta. अब इसका formula याद होना चाहिए. I think इसका तो easy formula है. You should be able to remember tan alpha plus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Okay, so if we use this formula, we will get root 2 lambda divided by k plus 1, and here it is 1 minus k minus 1 divided by k plus 1. Now if you solve this, you will get root 2 lambda divided by k cancel हो जाएगा, so you will get 2. Okay, so we got the value of tan of alpha plus beta, and in question they have given tan square alpha plus beta, which is 50. So let's use that. इसको square कर दो, इसको square करेंगे तो 2 lambda square divided by 4, and this value is 50. So 2 lambda square is 200. So lambda square is 100 and lambda is plus minus 10. In option we just have plus 10, so you can tick mark the correct answer. बहुत डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं था, थोड़ा सा क्वाड्रेटिक और ट्रिग्नोमेट्री को मिक्स कर दिया था, इजी सा फॉर्मूला था. सो दिस इज इजी क्वेश्चन ओनली, बट स्टिल आई केप्ट इट ओवर हियर क्योंकि थोड़ा सा इसमें दिमाग लगाना था. थोड़ा सा ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का क्वेश्चन है, लोग वैसे ही डर जाते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज मॉडरेट क्वेश्चन. Fine, note down this and then we will go to the next question. Okay, so the next question that we have over here is from conic section. Ellipse का question है, ellipse का question है, but थोड़ा सा आसान सा ही question है. But you need to remember a little bit of things which are like the distance between the foci of ellipse is given as 6. So what is the distance between foci? If you remember the coordinates, this coordinate is minus AE comma 0. This is one focus. And the other focus is plus AE comma 0. So what is the distance between the foci? Distance between the foci will be 2 AE, which value is given in the question as 6. And the distance between its directrix is 12. So one directrix will be over here and the other directrix will be over here. And the distance between them, this directrix is x equal to A by E and this is x equal to minus A by E. So if we calculate the distance between them, that is 2A by E. So that distance is also given to us in the question, which is 12. So these two equations are given and then we need to find out the length of latus rectum. So length of latus rectum, what is the formula? That also you have to remember, that is 2b square by a. So we need to find out the value of 2b square by a. And what is the equation between a, b and e? So b square is a square 1 minus e square. So you just have to remember this also. Length of latus rectum you have to remember. B, A and E, what is the relationship between them, that you have to remember, and the diagram. Okay, from diagram you can get distances between the foci and distance between the directrix. So now if we divide these two equations directly, you can divide. So 2A will get cancelled, you will get E square equal to 1 by 2. Fine, we will get E square equal to 1 by 2. So E is 1 by root 2. Fine, we got the value of E. Once you get the value of E, you can substitute it in any one equation. So we'll get the value of A also. So what will be the value of A? 2A will be 12 and E is, so 12 divided by root 2. So A is 6 divided by root 2, which you can write this as 3 root 2. Fine, we got the value of A as 3 root 2. Now substitute it over here, find out the value of B square. So b square is 3 root 2 square, so that is 9 into 2, 18, 1 minus e square, e square is 1 by 2, so this will be b square will be equal to 9. Once you get b square equal to 9, substitute it over here, so this will be 2 into 9 divided by a. What is the value of a? It's 3 root 2. So this is 3, so 6 by root 2, 6 by root 2 will be equal to 3 root 2. So answer is 3 root 2. I hope you have understood this question. Note it down and then we will go to the next question. So the next question that I have taken over here is question number 16 from differentiation. Although this is a question of differentiation, but still it is a little tricky question because the options you see, they are very close. Like you have 2, 3, 4 and minus 4. And if you solve this question a bit, then you will realize that it's all between 4 and minus 4. So either the answer is 4 or it is minus 4. And if you by mistake tick mark the wrong answer, then you will lose like 4 or 5 marks. Yeah. So you need to be careful. You need to look at this interval very carefully. Okay. So interval given is alpha is between 3 pi by 4 and pi, and accordingly we need to solve the question. So first let us simplify what is y. Let me simplify this. Let me convert this to sine and cos, because here also we have this in terms of sine. So if we simplify this, we will get 2. This will be sine alpha by cos alpha. This will be cos alpha by sine alpha. So if we take LCM, it will become sine alpha cos alpha, and numerator we will get sine square alpha plus cos square alpha, which is 1. And here this is 1 plus tan square alpha is sec square alpha, and sec is 1 by cos square, and plus over here we have 1 divided by sine square alpha. So this is square root 2, cos will get cancelled, this cos will go up, and what we'll get, this is 1 by sine will go down, so cot alpha. Yeah, 2 cot alpha plus, and 1 by sine square is cosec square alpha. Now you can write cosec square alpha as 1 plus cot square alpha. So I am writing cosec square as 1 plus cot square alpha. Now you see this is a perfect square. So yeah, we can remove the root. So it's 1 plus cot alpha the whole square. So this will be mod of 1 plus cot alpha. Whenever there is square and square root, if you are removing that, then mod will come. Don't forget the mod. Okay, so alpha is given over here as less than pi. So definitely this is second quadrant. Okay, in second quadrant we know that cot will be negative. So this mod will open with a minus sign. Okay, it will be more than 1 also, it will be negative also. So this mod will open with a minus sign. So minus 1 minus cot alpha. If you open the mod and if you directly write this as 1 plus cot alpha, then you will definitely get wrong answer. So that's why I said this is a little tricky question. You need to pay attention to the interval and then accordingly you need to open the mod. So it will be minus. And now differentiate this. This is y. They are asking dy by dx. So what will be dy by dx? Dy by dx will be, what is the differentiation of cot? It's minus cosec square. So you will get cosec square alpha, and then you need to substitute the value of alpha as pi by 6. So answer will be cosec square 5 pi by 6, and that will be equal to 2 square, so 4. So the correct answer is option number 1. So just the trick question, like the trick in this question was just to be careful of the mod. If you are careful about the mod, then the question was really easy. Okay, so the next question that I have taken over here is again from sequence and series. It's a question of AP. It's really easy question, but again it's very lengthy question. So I suggest you should do this type of questions in round 2, not in round 1. Okay, so but you should definitely solve this question and come in exam because it's not that difficult. Okay, it's easy, but you need to solve it in the later half of the paper. Okay, when you have time, when you can do lengthy calculations. Okay, and also you need to solve this type of questions very calmly, peacefully, so that you don't get anything wrong. Otherwise, if you solve a big question and then ultimately if you get a wrong answer, then that is the waste of entire mehnat, the entire hard work that you have put in. Okay, so be very careful while doing the calculations. Now it's given that the sum of 5 consecutive terms of an AP is 25. So we can assume 5 consecutive terms of an AP, right? So how will we assume? We can take the term as A plus D, here A minus D, A plus 2D and A minus 2D. Whenever you have to assume 3 terms, you can take this 3. If you have to assume 5 terms, you can assume it like this. And their sum is given to us. So if we add them, that's equal to 25. So if you see carefully, all the D terms will get cancelled. 2D, D and D. So simply you will get 5A equal to 25. So what is the value of A? So A is 5. We directly got the value of A. Now let's find the value of D using the second thing which is given, that the product of these terms is 2520. So if we multiply all of them, this and this will become A square minus 4D square. If we multiply this 2, it's A square minus D square, and multiplied by A, that is 2520. Now you need to solve this equation and find out the value of D. So A square is 25 minus 4D square. Here 25 minus D square multiplied by 5 is 2520. And then from here you will get a quadratic in D, and then easily you can find out the value of D. So if I calculate, this will be 625 and plus 4D raised to 4 minus 25 and minus 100. So minus 125D square. This and this 5 will go down. So it will be 504. So this is the quadratic, and then let me simplify this further. 4D raised to 4 minus 125D square and plus 625 minus 504, so that will be 121 equal to 0. Now we need to factorize this. So how can we factorize this? We can split the middle term as 121 and 4. So 4D raised to 4 minus 121D square minus 4d square plus 121 equal to 0. Yeah, after this take common. What is common over here? It's d square common. So 4d square minus 121, and here what is common? Here you can just take minus 1 common. So 4d square minus 121. So there are two values of d that we will get. Either d square will be 1 or d square will be 121 divided by 4. Fine. So d will be either plus minus 1 or d will be 11 by 2, plus minus 11 by 2. Now whether you take plus or minus, since this is symmetric, okay, so if I take d as positive, then this will be the greatest term. Yeah. So for finding the greatest term, they are asking find the greatest term. So either you can take d as 1 or you can take d as 11 by 2. There are two values of d, and what is a? A is 5, and here also a is 5. Now I want to find out the greatest term. If we use this, then greatest term is a plus 2d, so 5 plus 2, so 7, and here a plus 2d, so 5 plus 11, which is 16. 16 is there in options, 7 is also there in options. So we need to use one more thing which is given in the question, that one of these terms is 1 by 2. So we need to check, okay, for this AP, will we get one of the terms as 1 by 2? Check. If I find out this term, so that's 5 plus 1, 6, no, this, no, this, no, this also no. So this is wrong answer, because here we are not getting any term as 1 by 2. But if I take d as 11 by 2 and a as 5, then which term will be 1 by 2? If I find out the value of a minus d, so that's 5 minus 11 by 2. So that will be minus 1 by 2. Oops, sorry, the question says minus 1 by 2 over here. So make the changes, minus 1 by 2. So over here this term is minus 1 by 2, right? So if this term is minus 1 by 2, then this is our correct AP and this is our correct answer. So the correct answer will be 16. Yeah, it was not 1 by 2, it was minus 1 by 2. So correct the question once. So again, this is a lengthy question, but surely you should do it because it's not at all tough. It's a bit lengthy, but it is doable question. Fine, note down this, then we will continue with the next question. Okay, now let's go on to the next question. The next question that I have taken over here is from vectors. Now in vectors, if you have studied the equation of bisector of angle between the two vectors, then this is going to be a very easy question. Otherwise you need to revise the concept. So first let me tell you the concept. Let's say for example we have two vectors. Let's say this is vector B and this is vector C. Now I want to write the equation of angle bisector between the two vectors B and C. Angle bisector means this angle will be same as this angle. So the equation of vector, which is angle bisector between the two vectors, will be either you can write lambda times B cap plus C cap, or you can write mu times, I am taking some other scalar, mu times B cap minus C cap. So either it will be this or it will be this. You need to remember both of them. Now let's find out the value of lambda times B cap. So this is B vector. So we need to divide by the magnitude. So that will be I cap plus J cap divided by root 2 plus C cap. C cap is I minus J plus 4k divided by the magnitude. So this is 16 plus 17, 18. Root 18 is 3 root 2, or it might be mu times I plus j divided by root 2 minus I minus j plus 4k divided by 3 root 2. So either a vector will be this or a vector will be this. It can be either of them. Fine. Now it is also given, a vector is also given, especially the j component is given. J component is 2. Yeah. So let me solve this first. If we take LCM, this will be 3 over here and 3 over here also. 3 here, 3 here. Fine. So what is the j component from here? Like here if I see the j component, it's 3j by 3 root 2. So 3 by 3 root 2, and here it is minus 1. Yeah. So 3 minus 1 by 3 root 2 and then multiplied by lambda, and that value will be equal to 2. I am just comparing the j component of this and j of this. So it's 2. So from here, what is the value of lambda? From here we will get lambda as 2 will get cancelled. So lambda will be equal to 3 root 2. Now we need to find out the value of a vector dot k cap. So if I take the dot of this with k cap, that is going to be beta. Yeah, simply beta, only this component. So we need to find out the value of beta. All the options are like this. This is beta plus 2 equal to 0. This is beta plus 4 equal to 0, like that. Okay, so a dot k is nothing but beta. So we need to find out the value of beta, which is the k component of vector a. So what is the k component of vector a? Still I am solving for the first part only. So k component is here 4 lambda by 3 root 2. So what is the value of 4 lambda by 3 root 2? This is beta. Yeah, so this is 3 into 3 root 2 divided by 3 root 2. So we will get that as 3. So beta is 3. So we should have something like beta minus 3 equal to 0. But there is no option like that. ठीक है, ऐसा तो कोई option है ही नहीं. तो इसका मतलब इससे बात नहीं बनी. So we need to take the next vector, which is b cap minus c cap. उससे try करते हैं. So here what is the j component? We will do the same method again. J component is 3 and here minus 1. So 2 mu divided by 3 root 2 and that is equal to 2. So from here we will get mu as, this will be, it will not be 2 mu, it will be 3 minus 1. So it will become 4. Okay, so mu will be 6 root 2 divided by 4, which is 3 root 2 by 2. Yeah, we got the value of mu. Now once you got the value of mu, then we need to find out the k component. K component is 4 mu divided by 3 root 2. So 4 mu divided by 3 root 2, that is equal to beta. So 4 into 3 root 2 by 2 and divided by again 3 root 2. So this will get cancelled. So beta is 2. So we should have something like beta minus 2 equal to 0. Yeah, so that this option. Option 3 is the answer, beta minus 2 equal to 0. So simple concept of angle bisectors in vector. Just remember, whenever you are writing down the equation of angle bisector, either it will be b cap plus c cap or b cap minus c cap. Unit vectors, sum or difference, and then times by a scalar. That scalar can be anything. Fine, so note it down fast and then we will go to the next question. Okay, so now let's go to the next question, question number 19. Here one function is given to us, g of x, and one composite function is also given, like g of fx is this, and then we need to find out the value of f of 5 by 4. Now this equation is true for all the values of x. So let me write it once again. G of fx is 4x square minus 10x plus 5. Okay, so here we can substitute any value of x. It is true, like LHS is always equal to RHS for all the values of x. This is true for all x. So let me substitute x as 5 by 4. So what will I get? F of 5 by 4 is equal to 4 into 5 by 4 square. So that's 25 by 16 minus 10 into 5 by 4 plus 5. Now if we simplify this, this is 25 by 4 minus 50 by 4 plus 5. So this is minus 25 by 4 plus 5, which is minus 5 by 4. Yeah, so we got g of f of 5 by 4 as minus 5 by 4. Now we need to find out the value of f of 5 by 4, and g of x is also given. So we just need to find out the g of how much will be minus 5 by 4. So now I think you can just substitute the options and check. Yeah, f of, let's say if f of 5 by 4 is 1 by 2. So we need to find out g of 1 by 2. So just find out g of 1 by 2 and check if it is equal to minus 5 by 4 or not. Then similarly you can find g of minus 1 by 2 and check whether it is equal to minus 5 by 4 or not. So now you can just check the options and then easily you will get the answer. So again, this was an easy question if you just check the options. Fine, note it down and then we will do the next question. Okay, now let's move on to question number 20. In this question, the question was actually pretty straightforward, but the language of the question was little bit tricky, complicated. Okay, so because here they have written that we have this function fx, and fx is non-differentiable in x element of s. So s is a set. We need to make a set of numbers where this function is non-differentiable. So I think that much you know, right? Like at which all points this function is non-differentiable. How do we find that? So wherever mod is becoming 0, at those points this function will be non-differentiable. There are two mods, yeah. So first mod, like where mod of x minus 3, this will be 0, there the function will be non-differentiable, and where mod of the second mod, if that is 0, there the function will be non-differentiable. So from here we will get x equal to 3, from here we will get mod of x minus 3 equal to 2, so x minus 3 equal to plus minus 2, so x will be either 5 or x will be minus 1. So we got 3 points where the function is non-differentiable, minus 1, 3 and 5. Yeah, so x is, this simply means that x is a set of all the values where the function is non-differentiable. So just you can equate mod to 0 and find out the points of non-differentiability, and then we need to find out the value of f of fx at those points. This simply means that at x equal to minus 1, at x equal to 3 and at x equal to 5. So now if I erase this, now we need to find out sigma f of fx. So simply they are asking f of fx. X is, once we will take x as minus 1, then we will take x as 3 and then we will take x as 5. So f of f1 plus, since it is sigma, so we will add f of f3 and plus f of f5. Now you need to find out the value of f of f1. What is the value of f of 1? So substitute x as 1, this will become 2, so we will get 0. So f0, and what will be the value of f0 now? Substitute x as 0, so then we will get this as 1. Similarly, what is the value of f3? f3 will be 2, and then f of 2 will be again 1. Then f of 5, so this will be 0, and again f of 0 is 1. So finally the answer will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, so 3. So this was a numerical value based question and it was very easy, but the language of the question, this thing was quite complicated to understand. So if you just decode what they are trying to ask, then the question was pretty easy. Fine. So let's first fatafat note down this question, then we will go to the next question. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Next question is from integrals, definite integration. This question was, you can say, little bit tough. This question was tough, and actually through this question JEE Main का मैं तो fan हो गया. Okay, क्योंकि ये question इतना अच्छा बनाया जिसने भी बनाया, बहुत ही प्यारा question है. Let's solve it, okay, and then see how we can crack this type of questions. But again, this question is a tough one, a tough nut to crack, so you can do it at last, or even if you skip, it's fine. Okay, so first of all, it is given in the question that a plus b plus 1 minus x is equal to f of x, and then we need to find out the value of this. Now since already they are talking about a plus b minus x, something of that kind, so this reminds me of the property, right? Property of the definite integral, the king property. So what was that property? We need to replace x with the limits, the sum of them, a plus b minus x. So if I replace x with a plus b minus x, then this would become 1 by a plus b, then integral a to b, limits will remain same, upper limit, lower limit. Here you will get a plus b minus x, then here f of a plus b minus x plus, instead of x again I will write a plus b minus x and then plus 1. Okay, so this and then dx. Now we already know the value of this, yeah, it is given in the question that this thing is equal to fx. So in place of this we can substitute fx, and what will be the value of f of a plus b minus x? So if I want to find out the value of a plus b minus x using this equation, okay, try to use this equation. How can we find out the value of f a plus b minus x? So what we can do is, in question it is given that f of a plus b plus 1 minus x is equal to fx. Now in this equation replace x with x plus 1. So what will happen? We will get f of a plus b, instead of x we have x plus 1, so 1 will get cancelled, so we will get a plus b minus x, and that will be equal to f of x plus 1. So simply if we replace x with x plus 1, then we will get the value of this quantity to be equal to x plus 1. Fine. So this was the only part where you had to work out little bit so that you get this equal to f of x plus 1. So this, instead of this we can write f of x plus 1. So now we got 1 by a plus b integral a to b, and this is a plus b minus x, and here we have f of x plus 1 plus fx. Okay, now let's call this quantity as I, and we started from the initial question, so this is also I. So this equation and this equation, let me add them. Okay, let's say this is equation 2, this is equation 1. So if we add them, what will I get? I plus I, 2i, 1 by a plus b will remain same, a to b. Now add this and this. So here we have x, this thing is common. Here we have x and here we have a plus b minus x. So if we add them, x and x will get cancelled, we'll simply get a plus b. And that a plus b will get cancelled with this a plus b. So only thing which will be remaining will be fx plus f of x plus 1, this, and dx. Okay, so now 2i is equal to this, and now we need to find out the answer in terms of fx. Yeah, so from here, what is 2i, a to b, fx plus f of x plus 1 dx. First of all, note down this till here, then we will discuss further. Okay, note down till here. Okay, done this much. So now I will continue from here. So till now we got 2i equal to a plus b. Okay, I am separating out the terms, fx dx and plus a to b, f of x plus 1 dx. Now again we need to use king property over here on the second integral. So if we use king property, we need to replace x with a plus b minus x, and plus 1 will remain plus 1, and then dx. Now again this thing is equal to what? This is equal to nothing but fx. So instead of this we can write fx in the next step, so we will get fx dx. Here also we have fx dx, so can we write 2fx dx? So a to b fx dx, and this is equal to 2i. So 2 will get cancelled, so we got I as a to b fx dx. But in options we don't have a to b fx dx, we have either x plus 1, or if we have fx, it is a plus 1 to b plus 1. So we need to still change the answer. So we got a plus b fx dx. Now in some of the options you have x plus 1, here also you have x plus 1. So what I'll do is I'll replace t, or I'll substitute x as t plus 1. Substitute x as t plus 1. So now this will become, what will be the limits now? If x is a, t is a minus 1. If x is b, then t is b minus 1. And in place of x, we need to write t plus 1 dt. So this is the value of I, and you know, right, whether we have x or we have t, it's the same thing. So this is same as f of x plus 1 dx from a minus 1 to b minus 1. So the correct option will be a minus 1 to b minus 1 x plus 1 dx. So it was quite a lengthy question, so many concepts. We need to use king property. This was a tougher question, so either you can solve it at last or you can even leave the question. Okay. Okay, let's look at question number 22. This question is from complex numbers mixed with coordinate geometry little bit. So this is from the geometry of complex numbers. So here they have given that z is equal to x plus iy, and real part of this is equal to 1. So let me first of all substitute z as x plus iy. So I'll get x plus iy minus 1 divided by 2x plus 2iy plus I, this, and the real part of this is equal to 1. Now how do we find the real part of this? So first of all we need to multiply the denominator by its conjugate. Okay, so we have x minus 1 plus iy, this is there in the numerator, and denominator is 2x plus 2y plus 1 I. So multiply, divide by the conjugate of the denominator, so that will be 2x minus 2y plus 1 I here also and here also. Now simplify this, and we want only the real part of this, and real part of this is equal to 1. So let me just find out the real part. Okay, I will not waste my time in finding out the imaginary part, only the real part. So real part we will get when we multiply this, so that will be 2x x minus 1, and when we multiply this, So iota square will be minus 1, so it will become plus, then y multiplied by 2y plus 1 and divided by, this is a square minus b square, so you will get 4x square minus 2y plus 1 the whole square, and this real part is equal to 1. Now if you solve this, then this will become equation of a circle. So answer is definitely a circle, either option 3 or option 4. So solve this, we'll get how much? 2x square minus 2x plus 2y square plus y equal to 4x square and minus 4y square minus 4y minus 1. Yeah. Now take everything to one side and then you will get equation of circle. So after this you will get equation of circle and you need to find out diameter of that circle. I think that you can easily find it out. This is simple equation of circle. Find out the diameter and then you will get the answer as option 3. Diameter will come out to be minus root 5 by 2. Fine. So just calculate the diameter and then you will get the answer. Understood the question? Note it down and then we will go to the next question. Okay, so small mistake, here it will be plus instead of minus. So here everywhere you will get plus and then you will get the correct answer. Chalo, next question karte hai. This question is based on LMVT, Lagrange's mean value theorem. So if you have studied Lagrange's mean value theorem, then you could have attempted this question. By the way, this question is in the tough category, and again JEE Main has set high standards by giving this question. So let us try to solve this. It is given that fx is continuous and a differentiable function in this interval, and f dash x is always less than 2. So this information is very critical. F dash is always less than 2 for everything between minus 7 and 0. F of minus 7's value is given. So if I just try to plot the rough graph of this, let's say this is minus 7, somewhere here we have minus 1 and this is 0. So at minus 7 the value of the function is negative, somewhere here minus 3. We need to find out the value of f of minus 1 plus f of 0. Now it can be negative, positive, anything, but we need to find out the range of values of this thing. Okay, so first let me use Lagrange's theorem, LMVT, Lagrange's mean value theorem, in this interval minus 7 to minus 1, because we need to find out the value of f of minus 1. So first I am taking minus 7 to minus 1. F of minus 7 is already given to us, this we need to find. So it will become little bit easy. Yeah, so let's write f of minus 1 minus f of minus 7 divided by minus 1 minus minus 7, so plus 7, and this will be equal to f dash of c. F dash of c can be anything, but irrespective of the value of c, it's always, f dash is always less than 2. So this quantity is always less than equal to 2. Now f of minus 1, what is the value of f of minus 7? That's minus 3, so substitute, this will become plus 3, and less than equal to, this value is 6, so we'll get 12 over here. F of minus 1 will be less than equal to 8, or sorry 9. Fine, f of minus 1 will be less than equal to 9. Now similarly, we will again use Lagrange's mean value theorem in the interval minus 7 to 0. Fine, so what we will get? F of 0 minus f of minus 7, that's minus 3, so this will become plus 3 divided by 0 to 7, so that difference is 7, this equal to or less than equal to 2, yeah, because f dash is always less than equal to 2. So from here f0 will be less than equal to 14 minus 3, so 11. So f0 we got less than equal to 11, f of minus 1 is less than equal to 9, so if we add them, we will get less than equal to 20. So the correct answer would be option 3. So I hope you understood this concept. Take a note and then we will continue with the next question. Okay, now so let us try and solve the next question. Next question is from binomial. You might also think about GP in this question, but if you go by the GP method, then this question will become a little bit difficult for you. So instead of going into that zone, I'll be just using the concept of binomial. Okay, so let's assume that we have this quantity. Okay, now see, if you read the question, you will get to know that we need to find out the sum of all the coefficients of even powers. So we need to multiply this then there will be some terms we will get the power of x as even, and then we need to find out that coefficient, and that coefficient is equal to 61. So then we need to find out the value of n. So let's assume that if we multiply this, then we will get so many terms. Yeah, so in those terms, let me assume that those terms are like this: a naught plus a1x plus a2x square and so on till a of, how many terms will be there if we multiply? The highest power will be x raised to 4n. Okay, so let me assume till x a4n x raised to 4n. I hope you can see this. Now in this statement, you can just substitute x as 1. If I substitute x as 1, this will become 0, this will become 0. So till the odd power of x, everything will become 0, and last term will be remaining. So that last term will be simply 1. And here how many terms are there? Easily you can see that there are 2n plus 1 terms. So we will get 2n plus 1, and this will be equal to a naught plus a1 plus a2 everything till a4n. So let's say this is equation number 1. And now substitute x as minus 1 in the same equation. If we substitute x as minus 1, then this will become 2. This will also become 2. So till the odd power, everything will be 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, how many times? N times. So 2n. And then we have minus 1. So minus 1 raised to the even power. So that will be plus 1 only. So 2n plus 1. And here if we substitute x as minus 1, so then this will become 0, this will become 0. So till odd power, everything will become 0, and then we will get 1. So that is equal to a naught minus a1 plus a2 and so on till a4n, and this is equation number 2. Yeah, now add them. So if we add them, this will be 4n plus 2. Here we will get 2 times a naught, this will get cancelled, plus a2, then a3 will get cancelled, so a4 and so on till a4n. Now this 2 will go down, so we will get 2n plus 1, and this is given in the question as 61. So from here n will be 30. So answer is n equal to 30. Note it down once, and then we will go to the next question. Okay, now let's move on to the last and the final question of this paper. Last question was from probability. Nobody had expected that this lengthy question will be asked in JEE Main, but still they have asked. Okay, so this question is from the probability distribution. Okay, first of all, here they are asking the value of expectation. Expectation simply means mean. You simply have to find out the value of mean, so don't get confused. Okay, so let me read the question. Unbiased coin is thrown 5 times. X is the random variable and k is the value assigned to x. For k equal to 3, 4, 5 times, head occurs consecutively. Okay, so head occurring 3 times consecutively, or 4 times consecutively, or 5 times consecutively, and otherwise the value of x will be minus 1. Okay, so let me make the distribution table. Here we have x, and here we have p of x. Okay, so either the value of x, it will be assigned as 3 or 4 or 5, or if not that, then minus 1. Okay, so we need to now find out the probabilities, like how many times head will occur consecutively 3 times. We want 3 consecutive heads out of 5 throws. Okay, so it can be something like this. This is one case, or it can be HHH and then T, or it can be TT HHH. Any other cases? No, right? So how many cases will be there? 3 cases where head occurs consecutively 3 times. See, here it is consecutive. Okay, so लगातार होना चाहिए. So how many cases are there? There 3. And then what are the probabilities? 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So it will be 1 by 32. So 3 by 32 for this. Then head occurring consecutively 4 times. So if head is occurring consecutively 4 times, how many cases will be there? Either it will be like this, or it will be like this. Yeah, so 2 cases will be there. So 2 by 32, and everywhere probability is 1 by 2. Yeah, so 1 by 2 multiplied 5 times. So that is 1 by 32. And head occurring consecutively 5 times. Kitne cases honge? All of them are H. All of them are heads. One case out of 32. And then minus 1. So we know that total of them, like the total probability should be 1. Yeah, so if the total probability should be 1, then how much we will get? So we will get 3 plus 2, 5, 1, 6. So 32 minus 6. So that will be 26. 26 divided by 32 is the probability for the last case. Now we need to find out mean. For finding mean, we need to multiply x and px. okay, x into px. So this will be 9 divided by 32, this will be 8 divided by 32, this will be 5 divided by 32, and this will be minus 26 divided by 32. Now you need to add them. So if we add, what will be the total? 17 plus 5, so that's 22 and minus 4, so minus 4 by 32, which is minus 1 by 8. So mean, or you can say expectation, is minus 1 by 8. So that's it for this paper. Now if you have any doubt in any of the questions, then you can write in the comments below, and if you want me to record for one particular topic, any of the topic it might be, then you can, then also you can comment that topic in the comment section. Or if you need any other help for April attempt for any other papers, then also you can let me know. I will be available on this channel for you guys anytime, every time. Thank you all of you.